everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today D23 weekends, Little Mermaid. Okay, let's go. Let's just play the teaser. Here we go. Disney 100. Okay, interesting. Is that 100 years? Is that the new logo? I guess. Okay. I like the way that the realistic ocean life looks. You know, I'm sure it's all CG, but still, it looks really nice. It looks amazing. So I mean, that's great. And they gave her what'd you call it? Fish tail, like a mermaid tail. It's got all the added like frills to it, like more realistic, like fish-like. That's a pretty cool addition, actually, just design-wise. She can really sing. May 2023. Okay, alright, and that's, just a teaser. Look, it's a live action Disney movie, right? Like, we know what's happening. Okay, so, look, I am not someone who goes and watches these live action remakes. I think I saw Aladdin like a week ago for the first time ever, and it was okay. I mean, some of the changes I was like, okay, that's an interesting change. I'm okay with that. But here's my thing. I agree with a lot of like the kind of cynical takes when it comes to the live action remakes, and it's only because it feels, like at least from what I've heard, in the few that I've seen, it feels like they are not quite capable of capturing the same energy as the animated movies, Like, it doesn't feel like they spent all the money, but they didn't. And I'm not going to say, like, they didn't put effort into it, but it is, like, they're definitely missing something, Like, when I heard those Aladdin songs they did in the remake, it felt like the majority of them did not have the same, like, what would you call it, the oomph, right? It didn't have like the same like hype, like it just wasn't the same. The tones weren't hitting the same, the notes weren't being hit the same. And for things that are trying to be recreations of already beloved classic amazing things that everyone loves, if you're not able to like really hit the music the same way and hit the like iconic lines the same way, like near the beginning of Aladdin, there was a lot of like very iconic lines being said, but they were said like in this monotone kind of like, I said the line, okay, and I was like, like it's, I know how the line is supposed to be said because I've seen the movie 50, 100 times, right? Like, it's Aladdin, like everyone grew up with the movie, so we know what it's supposed to sound like and what it's supposed to feel like, and if you're not able to hit that, then why are you remaking it? Like, we know why, but you know what I mean. So as far as like the cynicism towards live action remakes, I totally get it. I have not seen a remake in theaters since like the Jungle Book one, and from all accounts, I'm not missing much. I'm not missing much with the, like, I've never seen the Lion King one. I've never seen I think the Pinocchio one just came out. Like, I haven't heard great things from like anybody, you know what I mean? So it's hard to motivate myself to like bother to watch them, even though they're all on Disney Plus now. Having said all of that, two things. First of all, she can actually sing. I know that was like a criticism with, I think, Beauty and the Beast. What's her name? Hermione Granger. Right? I don't remember her name, but that was like a big criticism, was that she wasn't quite able to hit the notes that Belle from Beauty and the Beast was able to hit, right? So they got someone here who can actually sing the parts. Like, that is like obviously she's singing like different parts emphasized, or I don't know, I don't know the terminology really for music stuff, but but she's doing it. That was a really good part of the song that I just heard. I liked that a lot. But obviously, there is a much nastier thing happening out on the internet. And there are people who are going to deny that this is happening, even though I can go on Twitter right now and find you 100 examples of it. Some people out there are going to deny that this has anything to do with race, that has anything to do with any of that stuff, even though it's blatant and it's disgusting and it's everywhere. Look, there are like 100 channels right now. The anti-SJW, the anti-woke, the right-wing conservative, alt-right asshole channels that are they're going on, you know, this is their new target movie, right? Like they're kind of getting over She-Hulk because She-Hulk's gonna end soon. They're getting over was it Lord of the Rings? Like that had like it's 2 weeks of like attack, right? Rings of Power, I mean. So, you know, this is going to be the new one whenever this comes out, like next year or something, right? Like this is the next one they're attacking. They're going to call it woke, and you know, all their videos are like, look at the discount like on the YouTube, you know, on the YouTube trailer. Look at the, you know, it's the same thing they do with the Rotten Tomato count, right? Where it's like each of these hateful channels have several thousand viewers, right? So if all those people go and dislike something on Rotten Tomatoes or dislike something on a YouTube trailer, then they can turn around and make a video about how, oh, this means everybody hates it. Look at all those dislikes. The truth is, the large majority of people never hit like or dislike on a video. So if something has disproportionately a lot of dislikes, it means that that thing is being targeted by some crowd. Some really angry crowd. And of course, most of the time now, it's the anti-woke, anti-SJW crowd who motivates themselves to attack something. In fact, I demonstrated this the other day. I had a picture of House of the Dragon, which only had like 4,000 user reviews total. And then I had a picture of Rings of Power, which had like 25,000 user reviews. You know, so like that's how many people were motivated to create an account, go to this show, leave a horrible 1-star review because it's being targeted. You know, it is literally under attack by a crowd on the internet who's angry at wokeism or whatever, right? And you cannot convince me that this is not a racially based attack. You know, because like all we've seen of The Little Mermaid is this clip right here where she sings the song. She sings it really well, by the way. But because these people feel like she's not because she's not white, you know, like that's why they're like, oh, it's woke, it's this, it's that, it's 10 million other things. And then they're gonna turn around and be like, but it's not about race, you know. But of course it is. That's the only reason you're doing this. I don't know. Look, and here's the thing, and I said this on Twitter too. I might go watch this. I don't watch the live action Disney movies, but you know what? I might go watch this just to spite those people. You know, like I feel the need to like defend all the stuff that they outwardly attack, because a lot of it is racially motivated attacks too. You know, the fact that YouTube lets that stuff just stay on the platform because it gets hate clicks. You know, I don't know. It's real gross stuff, you know. But look, I've seen nothing but positive stuff from normal people surrounding this trailer. And I know, hey, cynical, you know, live action remakes, right? Like I get all that, but I don't know, man. And in this instance, it's like, you know, fuck the bigots, right? Like, goddamn. All right. Anyways, that's The Little Mermaid. I hate that I have to cover all that stuff while I'm trying to talk about this trailer here, but it's just the truth. That's the conversation happening right now. She's gonna do a great job singing these songs and doing this part, right? She looks great as the Little Mermaid. That's awesome. I just I don't know. I guess I wish the internet just didn't have so much bullshit on it, right? All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.